Last year, I tried whitewater for the first time and absolutely loved it. I knew I wanted to spend some more time on whitewater again this year, but decided to try the Lower Green River instead. This Lower Green trip starts by going under a bridge, where you can still see some of the debris left from Hurricane Helene last year. The water was a bit low for my trip, possibly due to it being August at the time. It did cause me to get stuck a few times, but I was able to free myself by either shifting my weight, pushing off, or getting out and moving the kayak to a better spot. I'd be very interested in trying the same trip again in higher water. The Lower Green is easier than the Nantahala, which is what I did last year, with it consisting of Class 1 and Class 2 rapids, whereas the Nantahala is considered Class 2 with a Class 3 at the end. However, this time I am doing a self-guided trip instead of a guided one. Green River Adventures does recommend you have some level of experience for this trip, but also describes it as a good option for a wide variety of ages and physical abilities, and a good family-friendly option. I personally think this is a great beginner-friendly whitewater kayaking river. I booked this trip through Green River Adventures, who provided the inflatable kayak and shuttle. They also have PFDs, but I prefer to use my own. The kayaks provided for this trip are NRS Star inflatable kayaks, the NRS Star Outlaw one-person kayak to be exact. And I was surprised at how difficult it was to keep it straight. I thought it'd be more similar to the ducky I used on the Nantahala last year, but it honestly reminded me of trying to paddle my paddleboard with no fin. It was very easy to get spun around or go sideways. This section of river is 4.5 miles long, though they do offer a shorter section if you prefer. Green River Adventures estimates this will take most people 3 to 4 hours. However, my watch measured just under 5 miles and 1 hour and 43 minutes. I did choose to paddle most of the time, so if you enjoy sitting back and just floating the flatter sections, I'm guessing it would take you closer to the 3 to 4 hour range. That was definitely my favorite rapid so far. This thing has horrible tracking. It's fun though. I'm going to apologize now for any weird breathing sounds throughout the video. I'm holding my GoPro with a bite mount for 99% of these shots. So not only is the GoPro directly in front of my mouth, I'm also trying to hold something in my mouth while focusing on paddling. That was interesting, got stuck a few times. I love rapids, they're super fun and the reason I wanted to do this trip to begin with, but it's always a treat to see wildlife on the river. I believe this is either a river cooter or a pond slider, but didn't get close enough for a good look. Thank you so much for watching. If you'd like to support the channel further, you can check out my merch shop and membership options on Fourth Wall, and don't forget to be always adventuring.